Each of us has repeatedly seen how the sun's disk hides behind the horizon in the red sky from sunset. Or maybe someone has heard about the mysterious green ray. It is said that very rarely, at the moment of sunrise and sunset, for a fraction of a second, due to the unique refraction of the rays, the ocean is suddenly pierced by green light. There is a legend retold by Jules Verne in his novel The Green Ray, according to which anyone who is at least once lucky enough to see the green ray will become the owner of an invaluable treasure, the name of which is Hot Insight. Maybe that's why there is a tradition for graduates to meet the dawn. Poets dedicate poems to this phenomenon, and directors make films. The Green Ray, mentioned in the third part of the Pirates of the Caribbean saga, actually exists.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Helen Bondarenko. I study in school, gymnasium, kindergarten 25, Simferopol, and today I want to tell you about mysterious physical phenomenon. And so, the topic of my research work is green ray and illusion or a rare physical phenomenon. Many interesting additional phenomena are associated with the atmosphere. Some phenomena can be easily seen with the naked eye, such as porcelain and silvery clouds, halos, but other phenomena are somewhat more difficult to see. One of these phenomena is the green ray. The objective of my research work is to study the phenomenon and causes of the green ray effects. The tasks of my research work is to identify the main conditions for the appearance of the green ray and answer the question, is this an illusion or a rare physical phenomenon? Skeptics consider the green ray a fiction or optical deception. Some believe that is the recreation of the human eye, tired of looking at the sun. It is for the latter that the famous popularizer of science, Yakov Perelman, in his book Entertaining Physics, not only explains in detail the reasons of the natural phenomenon green ray, but also provides facts that refute various misconceptions about this. But only in our time, when photographic technology makes it possible to capture numerous cases of the appearance of the green ray, doubts seem to leave the skeptics. The reasons for this extraordinary spectacle can be easily understood based on the knowledge gained in high school. It is known that sunlight consists of a set of electromagnetic waves, each of which has its own frequency and length. A wave of a certain frequency is perceived by the human eye as a color: red, orange, yellow, blue, and purple. The red color has the longest wavelength in this spectrum, which is about 0,7 or 0,6 micrometers, and purple color, the wavelength is approximately 0,5 and 0,4 micrometers respectively. Despite such singly small differences in wavelengths, rays of different scala propagate differently in matter. In particular, they have different velocities. That depends on the speed of light waves in a substance, of their length of frequency in a manifestation of a more general depends of the speed of the response of a substance on a frequency of oscillation of the electric field in the light wave. In physics, this phenomenon is called dispersion. In most substances and media, including Earth's atmosphere, red light propagates at a higher rate than blue-green. The depends called normal dispersion. Corresponds to lower refractive indices for red lights than the for blue-green light. Recall that the refractive index is a value shows how much the speed of light in substance V is less than a vacuum. We can see these formulas in the slide. The second thing that is necessary for understanding the phenomenon is the knowledge of the law of refraction of light. According to this law, when light falls obliquely on the boundary of media with different refractive indices, the light beam deviates from the original direction of propagation, that is refractive. The main reason of green ray. Since the density of the atmosphere increases as it approaches the Earth's surface, the refractive index of light also increases. Light propagating from space to the Earth's surface is constantly refractive and therefore decomposed into a spectrum, and is it a glass prism, the rays of red light are least refractive. Indeed, while the sun already actually below the horizon and its red rays pass above the observer, shorter wavelengths green rays, deflected more strongly, can be seen. Of course, the blue and violet rays, which have even shorter wavelengths, are more refractive, but it is almost impossible to see them. They are strongly scattered and observed in the Earth's atmosphere. Why we cannot see it? The main obstacle to observe the green ray is scattering and suspended particles of fog, dust, smoke, and other terrestrial air pollutants in the atmosphere. In the course of my research, I studied the physical nature of this optical phenomenon, the name of which is green ray. We come to the conclusion that the developed concept of the green ray flash and its mechanism is outside the traditional approaches. The proposed explanation of the entire set of the observer effects allow us to organize the plan to study of this phenomena is qualitatively new direction, to conduct various experiments and observers to clarity and verify the effects. And in the future, it can be described in the class studying physics at school. Even if you understand all physical causes and the nature origin of the green ray, it is difficult to get rid of the strong emotional impact. Therefore, like sailors, poets, I want to believe that the appearance of this miracle of nature will serve as a good omen for people. A ray like an emerald, golden happiness key. I will get it again when green wake ray. Thank you for your attention.